Okay. Um, Let me see if we're ready. Oh, why am I zoomed out so much? Aw, that is weird. Okay. Alright, I think this is the way to go. Anyway, welcome, good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Um, Wherever it is that you are, I hope you are having a good one. Hmm. I recently started experimenting with having my lights on more aggressively in hopes that it will somewhat improve the camera visibility and whatnot. Let me know if it's too bright, will you? Um, yeah, I'm happy to see you back. Sorry that I'm getting a little distracted. I'm also trying to clean my glasses, because I forgot to do it before the stream, and then I started the stream, started talking to you guys, and I just kind of forgot about it. But anyway, I hope you are having a good day. Okay, let me see who we have here. Okay, I have my glasses. I can now actually see the chat. I can see you guys, and yeah, today is going to be a lore day. I've actually been leveling quite a little bit. These days, I started healing, and I'm very excited about my astro because I actually have not been haven't been really up for healing. I think I'm a terrible healer, and I this is definitely not something I'm gonna do long term. But I do want to get to these role quests. So a couple days ago, I started my Astro 30, and I've been kind of dragging her through front lines, through dungeons, through all sorts of things in hopes that I will become a little bit of a better healer. I am not there yet. I heal very poorly, but we will see. We will see how things go. So yeah. For now, I'm just a very noob healer. I'm that person now who has to go into a dungeon and be like, "Hey, it's my first time, first time healing." And when I say first time, people are like, "First time playing Final Fantasy?" Like, no, I played everything else that I could. That isn't a healer. So I go in with my like 5 or 6 maxed out jobs, and I'm like, well, I have never healed in my life, so feels bad. But overall, I've really been enjoying it, and the reason why I even chose to go with Astro at first is because of the Heaven's Word story, right? We went with Machinist. I think that was the last job quest line that I did on stream. That was like a couple of weeks ago, and I finished that quest line. The only thing that I didn't get to do. Oh, hi, Lunit. Welcome back. What's up? Um, the only thing that I didn't get to do is the level 80 quest, and now I have these level 80 quests that I keep promising, kind of piling up. I have the machinist quest, the reaper quest, the dancer quest, and it looks like I'm also gonna have my astro level 80 quest that I need to do. And I guess apart from the title, do they offer anything else? I think some of them offer spells. So is it possible that I have like my maxed out characters and I still don't have like the full package? Because it's kind of wild to me that I don't know. I can't remember, but Shadowbringers wouldn't leave jobs unattended like that. It would give them some different spells, right? Wouldn't it? Is that how it works? I don't even know. Like I remember doing it on my Pally, because I don't know, it was my main, and well, it still is my main, I guess. I just haven't been playing it in a while. Um, I remember doing it. I remember getting the title. I don't remember getting any gear, but I also did it on Red Mage as well, and I still can't remember if I got any different spells. Feels bad, right? Oh man, but I've been enjoying Astra. I just don't see myself ever realizing its full potential in my hands because this healer is just way too busy. I should have started with something simple like White Mage. Because like I get the healing part done and I make sure everyone's topped out, but then I'm like, oh well, I'm not doing any DPS, so I go and do DPS, but then I realize that I have not been throwing those cards at all. And then I go and throw these cards. But it turns out that that I'm forgetting to heal, so my tank is dying, DPS is struggling, while I'm there trying to decide who's gonna get like a what is it, like a 5% damage buff or something. It's something quite minuscule. It's crazy, isn't it? But anyway, I don't have my full Astro package right now that I could have because I haven't done my job quest. So the idea for today is to get that done at least, and I'm excited for that. Anyway, Lynette, how's work? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, I always press escape when I'm trying to exit my. Oh, never mind. Forget about it. Forget I said that. Anyway, I've been trying to come up with a decent glam for Astro, and this top is actually let me check that out. This top is the what's it even called? It's the Kashmir Robo Healing. I'm not sure where you even get this, but I think one of my retainers got it for me at some point, and I am actually really happy with it. Like it's one of those shiny ones. I'm not sure if other or if other I guess types of jobs get the shiny piece of gear, but I've been excited for like months to wear this one because it's just been sitting in my glam dresser, and of course it's shiny, so I haven't been able to toss it away, even though like I don't know, the top is kind of okay. The biggest issue when it comes to it is definitely the hood. I spent quite an embarrassingly long amount of time today trying to determine which hairstyle I'm gonna go for. You wouldn't believe how much clippage this hood actually causes. So I just kind of tried to keep it short and sweet and not clip my clothes. I also needed to change my pose because like when my hands are loose, they kind of touch the little bag, and it looks like the hand goes like inside, but it doesn't really make sense. It just doesn't look good. I care about these like little things that I probably shouldn't care about. But I remember last time when I was doing the machinist quests, those were really bad. What is this? What I wanted is to click on the map. Not this. Okay, I'm trying to find a good place for my map, and I always end up changing it for better or for worse. So I'm gonna start with my with the quest for today. I am not sure. I'm not sure if this story is a good one. Some people told me that it was. Some say that it isn't. Should we have like a dedicated healer mount? Because this one, I don't know. Like these mounts just kind of don't fit. Maybe I should like throw out the roulette. Let's actually choose the mount that we're gonna use before we start. What could be a good healer mount? Okay, well this antelope is kind of nice. Like Argos, I guess it's not a real healer mount, but there's a really cool thing about Argos. It's like when you mount it, you sit on the side like a lady. And I kind of like that because the problem is I'm still wearing something that can be clipped, but it's amazing how you actually get to sit on the side, and the bag actually, funnily enough, is not clipped. But we're not going to use Argos just because, clipping. Let's see. Like the bear is okay. Oh, we're like I don't really like a lot of these. Maybe this is a good one, but it's still a horse, and it's still going to cause the clipping. Is it bad? Oh, it is bad. It looks like it's going straight through the horse. Let's not do that. Okay, let's pick something different. Sorry that I'm like taking your precious time doing this. Arion is a pally mount. That doesn't really suit. Like I can't ride any horses because well, horses are the definition of clipping. I don't know, like some of these are okay, but like there's not a lot of mounts that you can just use. Uh that you can just use if you're wearing anything that resembles a dress. Sometimes like these vehicles can. Like the Mana Cutter, the Regalia, and these ones you can use. The Polar Bear, I'm not sure how you sit on a Polar Bear when you use that one. Let me see. Their clippage? Ooh, that's pretty bad. We're not gonna do that. I don't want to look at me let's try with the cat. Cat, I think, should be different. Oh, that's even worse. I actually had a lot of faith in that cat. What are we to do? Are we gonna have to go full on shiny and go with the gold saucer mount just because this is where you stand? Is my dress clipping the mount? It is. Like, I'm losing faith in all of this. Okay, how about our boat? Okay, the boat is... Oh my god, do I have a single mount that doesn't clip this? Amazing! Okay, well, we have a car. The car is always a no-clip option. I guess we're gonna go with the car. Oh, jeez. Okay, nothing really works with this glam, it looks like. I don't know. Like, I need more of these, like, non-clipping mounts. I don't want to keep looking at my character doing, well, whatever this is. And, I guess just a little disclaimer, I am not a good healer. We are here for the story. I just, had to go out and say that. What was this story? There was a... I can't remember what happened when I unlocked it. Was there, like, an attack going on here? And then... I don't know, like, I'm gonna have to talk to these. The Viva waits patiently for you to pull yourself together and start wearing your headphones, which we'll do. Pull yourself together and equip her grandfather's soul crystal. Wait, did we not do that? Now listen carefully, for we haven't much time. The star globe, which you hold, is both your sword and shield. It will grant you strength as well as protection. But most important of all, it will grant you insight into the current location of the stars, enabling you to channel the heavens ether into body for use in all manner of magic. So that's how astrologians get the power. I see. Okay. The better attuned you become with the heavens and their malefic and benefic bodies, the better that ether might be manipulated to bring succor or pain. But you already know the Star Globe is not the only tool an Astromancer has at her disposal. Yes, the Arcana, or more specifically the 6 major Arcana, play a defining role in what type of astrologian you will become. Any layman will tell you that the true cards can predict the man's future. This is both true and untrue. It is not the future that a card predicts, but the card influencing the man so that a certain future becomes more attainable. Oh, so that's how they explain the damage buffs. That's actually kind of interesting, isn't it? Seeking to tell a man's fortune, you draw a card from your deck. Upon reading the card, you scry that the man will be victorious in a coming battle. What is it that brings this man victory but ether tapped from one of the lower 6 heavens, granting the man strength, making it all that much easier for him to overcome his enemy? That's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Of course, what card is drawn is linked directly to our target's destiny as well as yours. Are you the one who will see this man to feature, or will you lead him to downfall? It all depends on your reading. I'm kind of liking the lore. Normally, I would not dare cover so much in the first lesson, but it is my grandfather who has placed his life in your hands. And I'm not about to watch him have his throat slit because we cannot tell the face of an arcana from its back. I'm struggling very hard to remember how I even ended up unlocking astrologian. I can't remember. There was something about a kidnapped man or a girl or something. What was it at the beginning? I can't recall. It was such a long time ago, and I don't think I even paid full attention, unfortunately. We have 2 seemingly capable soldiers here to take the brunt of the bandits' blows. Allow them to carve a trail of carnage while you convince the stars to nudge the 2 in a direction favorable to my kin. I understand this must be a lot to digest, but if you are ever to become a capable astrologian, you must believe in the path laid out before you, and in your power to read it, follow it, and ultimately control it. Take some time to acclimate yourself to your new abilities, and let me know when you're ready to begin. Okay. Oh, she looks so creepy, doesn't she? Okay. I see in your eyes that you're ready. Whether that actually makes you ready or not, only time will tell. Time, unfortunately, is something we no longer have in abundance. Let us take to the shadows and find out where these bandits are holding my grandfather. May the stars be our guide. Maybe he did he sacrifice himself for her, or what was it? How did the story? How did the story start? I cannot remember. Okay, do not let these bandits stand away. Okay, I love how I'm glowing like all the way. Okay, so we don't have also actually have to fight them. Do I need to heal these guys also? Or we can just like kill them? Do I get to okay, do I get to read cards? Yes I do. Can I have my food here? I can. Oh. What is the balance? Stars and dignity with the balance. What? There are 6 major arcana. We must find the other cards. Oh! Oh, so he dropped the cards like all over the place, and it is our job to like pick them up, I guess? So I've been playing a little bit of this, and I kind of know the basics, I guess. But not enough. I mean, I'm hoping that the story is cool. The reason why I even chose to go with Astra at first is because you guys told me that that the stories are at least somewhat connected, related in some way, and I really like the Machinist one. I don't wanna start anything else until I'm done with the Avonsworth stories. What else is there? Dark Knight. Dark Knight is there. So, so after being done with this, I think that's what I need to do to kind of make sense of the story. That's at least the idea. Okay, stars and dignity with the arrow. What was the last one was the balance. Okay, the last one was the balance. This one is the arrow. Okay, there's another card. So they're not really telling us what we need to do. But that's okay. We kind of sort of know what we need to do, where we need to go. Okay, let's see. I don't think we can get wrecked by these guys, but nevertheless. I wonder if the sound from the game is okay. Hopefully it's not too loud or too quiet. Ear. What's the ear? I don't even know that word. Okay, I'm guessing those are the 6 cards that they're talking about, and I guess we're gonna find out more about it. This is the bowl, and I guess we need to go that way so that we can reach the spire. I wouldn't gamble too much here and like fool the whole room, but I think overall we should be fine. Is this gonna work? Oh, it does work. Oh, okay. So if he's sleeping, I'm guessing he isn't healing? I guess that's how it works? So why don't they just move out of AoE? That is so weird. And dumb. Come on. Come on, guys. Ah, the tree! The tree! Help me out here. Like, I remember when I started FF, like, these trees were like the scariest stuff ever. What is this? Oh, did I pull it? Of course I did. Of course I did. Probably do my job. Not sure if this is the 5th one or the 6th one. Okay. How many of them? No worries. I hope you're having a good time at work. You did tell me earlier today that you cut yourself. I hope you're okay. I can't even begin to imagine how that happened. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that there's not a lot of these other cards. I can't remember if this is like the 5th one or the 6th one that we need to collect. Okay, this is starting to look more and more like a hoax. And like a way for them to get me to do things. Mace. Is that the grandpa? I can't even remember. Dang. I do not remember what this story was about at all. It was bad. It was so bad. Like, for low levels, the experience from these quests is kind of decent. I just kind of hate how I always, you know, I always do my dungeons first, and I don't do the quests because I wait for the stream to do it with you guys. And then I just get to the point where all my experience that I'm getting from these quests is kind of irrelevant. It was bad. But that's alright. That's alright. Sharing the story with you is worth it. Oh, okay, I guess we finished it. Guess we get to watch the movie now. Okay, that is who we were looking for. Aw, she's so pretty. I was not told there would be 2 astrologians. Enough of this. I kind of like her headgear. I'm not sure if I even have something like this. I love this part of Gridania. It's so beautiful. I'm glowing so much. Jeez. I am Quimperain, in the employ of Lord Jacquinard. I don't know how to read this. I'm sent to escort you back to Ishgard. Are you unhurt, my lord? Okay, so we found him. Jacquinard, you say? And where is my former student? His constant pestering is one of the reasons I agreed to make the long trip from the old world. I see none but Quimperain at this adventure. Wait, who is the student? What are they talking about? I too have seen no other. Just like you didn't see those bandits until their knives were up our asses. But that is of no matter. It was all as the stars had foretold. Oh, I'm glowing too much. Is it bad? Oh, kinda looks bad. Yes, I saw this adventure long before ever even setting foot on this accursed continent. When the Arcana whispered and told me I would find a worthy successor for my soul crystal. And having witnessed how she eased into her new role, but mere moments after taking up the crystal, globe, and deck. And did 50 dungeons before this moment. Yes, I knew at once my reading was true, and that this adventurer was the astrologian I had been seeking. But now let us see if she has the potentials for greatness within her. Aw. Well, I hope we don't disappoint the old man. He's given us a chance. This is so beautiful. Look to the skies be, and there you will see 6 stars aglow in pale yellow. This is the bull. This questline is so cool. This constellation is thought to be the gate to the first heaven, the heaven which holds the world tree. Planted by the matron and nurtured by the keeper, the world tree is the source from which all life is said to have sprung. Aww. I'm very happy with my current choice, even if I don't know how to heal to save my life or other people's lives. The trunk of the world tree, or the bowl, grants strength to the weak, allowing them to stand firm in the face of adversity. I see. Okay. You have now opened that gate, and its power is yours to command. A solid bowl represents a solid foundation. It is not coincident that this very constellation has risen to mid-heaven at this very moment, the moment of a new astrologian's birth. And to think I saw of this a moon ago. It seems that I am a better reader of fates than I thought. But it has been a long journey with more than its share of unexpected excitement. I'm an old man, and one does not need a deck of arcana to see that my weary legs will not carry me much longer. Let us make haste to Ishgard so that I may give that ungrateful Jacquinard a proper upbraiding. Oh, my top is distracting! No, beautiful, but distracting! Bull Blaze is unlocking the gate to the first heaven. Is this something I need to start remembering? I don't think so. I think I just go, Okay, so I guess that's gonna be... Okay, these are gonna be our quests. I do remember taking the quest in Ishgard and coming here. I just don't remember what the plot was. Can't remember where exactly. Oh, this is actually called... Okay, this is actually called the Astro Corner. That's fine. Loving Ishgard music as per usual. Can't wait to get a house! Not sure if this is upstairs. I kind of think it should be. At least the Etherite is close by. Oh, okay, there he is. No, I'm shiny! Jacquinard, 15 summers passed, and still the flippin' Claude I lost half of my hair tutoring, sending an adventurer to find a man you summoned halfway across Heidelin, always taking the easy route, and you wonder why you still haven't been able to open the second heaven's gate. Allow me to explain, Professor. You see, I was waiting here in case you made it to Ishgard before my manservant and V could locate you. Think of the confusion had you arrived here only to find the Athenaeum empty. Wait, how did you know I haven't opened all the gates? My grandfather is the greatest astrologian in all Shireland. There's naught he doesn't know unless he doesn't wish to know it. You of all people should know that. Wow. Okay. Perhaps I was hasty in my decision to remain here and see to your training. Train me? You? But what of Professor Mace? Isn't that why he made the journey? My grandfather has already completed his task. He simply came to Ishgard out of courtesy to an old pupil, one who it appears he wasted years on. Aw, he's gonna feel so bad about this. Wasted? What are you implying, my lady? My dear Laveva, you still don't see, do you? Without Jacquinard stumbling into my tutelage nearly 2 decades past, he never would have taken this adventurer under his wing and sent her to us in his stead. It was as all the stars had planned. Oh no. Your soul crystal, Professor! This adventure has stolen your soul, the astrologian! However, the unobservant gem. If this adventurer had stolen my crystal, Laveva would have read up some terrible fate for the lass. No, V is my successor, something I mistakenly thought you might be. Oh, and I feel so bad. But even I cannot see every future, it seems. But do not despair. I have not given up on you completely. Despite your failings, you have tried your best to promote the Shireland School of Astrology here in this den of fools who failed to see aught and all beyond the Dragon Star. I wish to see you continue that fight, and that is why I've bade Laveva to remain here and further your and this adventure's training. Okay, that's a bit better. I see. This is all rather overwhelming. Might I have some time to consider your words? No, you either continue your training with me and your protege, or you crawl back to obscurity. I should give you both several turns of the sun to study the basics of Charlean astrology. It should not be so hard for you, Jack Nerd, considering you had a substantial head start. Once you have committed the basics to memory, then return here. In the meantime, I will be traveling Eorzea, searching for locations where V and you will unlock the remaining Heaven's Gates. But you were only recently set upon by bandits. Perhaps traveling alone so soon is unwise. Don't you think I know that? That is why you will be lending me the services of your able manservant Quimpering. I will. I will. Yes, of course, Lady Laveva. Anything for the granddaughter of Charlene's finest professor of astrology. Quimpering. You heard the lady. He's gonna do anything to get back into their graces. Very good. I shall see my grandfather to the airship landing now, but rest assured that if you neglect your studies, I will know. It's really comforting. Wait, how much experience do we even get? 12k, that's not a lot. That is not a lot at all. Jackenard believes you and he are ready for the next step in your training. Greetings, V. The stars tell me you've been rigorously following Laveva's training regimen. Though I harbor doubts that go out and do things while I traipse about the realm constitutes as a regimen. Still, she is all we have, so I suppose we will have to make do. And, as the stars would have it, she just sent word that she is ready for us to attempt the opening of the second Heaven's Gate. You are aware of the seven heavens, are you not? Just as there are seven realms of the underworld, so too are there seven realms of the firmament. Each of the first six represents one of the six basic elements: earth, ice, water, wind, lightning, and fire. The seventh and final heaven representing the elements astral polarity. The first six heavens are represented by the six constellations, which each revolve around a pole star. Okay. Astrologians of the Charlean school draw on the ether contained in these celestial bodies represented in the constellations by unlocking or opening the gate to heaven that constellation is correlated with. There's no actual gate. Think of it more as a portal to the soul. You're opening your mind, allowing for attunement with these distant bodies, much like one attunes with an aetheryte, but for a far grander scale. Now, this may come as a revelation, but Hadeland is not flat like most believe. It is in fact a sphere, so large that when we walk upon it, it only appears to be flat. Because it is a sphere, there are some locations better suited than others for observing certain constellations. That is what Laveva is doing right now. Are they like trying to explain in a sense how like the planet looks? Because like they're talking about Heideland, but like, well, we know what that means. Finding a location in which the next Heaven's Gate will rise to a position directly in mid-heaven where it will be the easiest to attune with. And it seems she has found one, near the final prayer in Eastern Thanalan. Oh, they're gonna take us across the world. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. So we can, yeah, I guess we can port ourselves there. I can tell already that I'm gonna love this story. And, I want to do everything in order. Like, I know I have a bunch of jobs that I just haven't done. Like the Realm Reborn jobs. But that's okay. That's actually fine. Like, if I started on the Heavensward one, I want to make sure I finish it. It's kind of nice that, as we're doing this, it's the actual nighttime in the region as well. Aw, these are pretty cute quests. I mean, I still haven't decided what I'm actually going to main. Of course, Pally, like, as something that I started off with, is something I'm really happy with. And when it comes to the tanks, I don't know, like, I'm just really enjoying the amount of just buttons I have to press to save my face and other people's faces. Oh, oh, it's gonna be so cool. Here at last, I see. Bandits have kept Fort Quimperine busy, harrying our camp since we arrived. I do believe the old man enjoys the excitement. However, I'm certain it beats wiping the ass of a noble brat, whoring away his uncle's fortune while dreaming of becoming a real astrologian. I'm very well capable of wiping him my own ass, thank you very much. And Quimperine has never once complained of his duties. Hi, Morgan, welcome back. Hugs and cuddles to you too, and enjoy your blankets. Actually, over here it's been mostly spring weather, but I've started enjoying my own blankets more so than during winter time. It's weird how that happens, isn't it? How are you today? What's up? Um, of course he hasn't. Your uncle pays him to smile and nod, and I'm sure a comfortable position in the pillars beats chasing after cloud rats in the broom to flavor his soup. Oh my god. That is terrible. Oh. Are we here to trade banter, my lady? Because I was led to believe we'd be unlocking a celestial gate. You will find Quimperine has a good many uses, and I haven't the faintest doubt that he will most ably handle any ruffians who happen to come stumbling about looking for prey. Hi, Victor, welcome back. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Now, we and Jackernard, we must be patient and wait for the constellation to reach its highest and brightest point, a point which its flow of ether is the strongest in relation to Heidelin. We are starting with our healer journey. I'm excited. I've been a healer for 2 days and I've been somewhat hating it. I mean, I don't really like hate it, but I'm bad. I'm really bad. It's okay. I don't know if I can do this, to be honest. Oh. Glad to hear you've been doing good. Ah, work on weekends never sounds good, says someone who, do you know what? Like, I've been print screening these, uh, these sceneries that they've been like taking me to. I think Astor actually since I started the questline, I've already taken like a few of these print screens that I didn't get the chance to take in the other quest lines. I think they just like do a good job at and I don't know, at showing you the landscape more so than with the other ones. I don't know why that is. I guess because, the sky and everything, it does kind of matter. Yeah, I'm level 51, I think, and I haven't done my job quest, so I have like a bunch of spells to unlock. Fun, right? There, read the balance. Focus on the constellation and attune to its power. Oh gosh, is that it? The balance represents the heaven of fire, a realm made prosperous by the blessing of the traders, but at the same time one whose equilibrium is maintained by the divine judgment of Azima the Warden. I see. So the first one was the tree, and this is the one. Yeah, like, they actually made them, right? And you can, I mean, I'm not sure if you can actually see the constellations in the night sky because I never actually bothered to look, but I will. Azima's might will empower those who would take up their blades and met what divine punishment in the name of Sun Goddess. Oh wow. And thus has the balance burned crimson in your heart, unlocking the gate to the second heaven. Oh, I will look. I'm very bad at like actually spotting these constellations, even when people like point at them to me, but but I'll try. Now let us speed ourselves to the next location, Little Alamigo. Why so soon, you ask? Would you rather that I had you commit yourself to another several moons of using malefics to put down hedge moles? I thought not. I did my glam and my hairstyle and everything to be attuned with the story. Oh, okay. I need to get myself comfortable and sit on one of my legs as per usual. Alright, I guess we go. So wait, the game has a full moon every 4 days in real world? Really? I have never actually paid attention to that. Ah, feels bad. Feels bad. Um. Okay. Oh, I need to go inside, right? Or where do I even? How do I even get to this place? I wasn't supposed to go into the cave, right? Hopefully not. See, I have to just brag a little bit. Like I think I'm finally on a good way to make this work. Like I now have well, I still don't have a healer, but I at least have well one of these for every type of job, and I'll have Astra as a healer. So I think I've been doing quite well when it comes to this. I didn't used to really just kind of level my jobs, and it's a huge journey. But I think I'm actually getting myself there, and I'm quite happy with it. And I was wondering if I'll get to finish them by the end of the year. But I think I'll make it happen. Uh, Oh, it was on Reddit. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I guess if you don't know enough about the game, Reddit should be your like daily news headline or whatever. Be patient, V. Allow the stars to make their ascent into mid heaven. Once they have, survey the skies and let the power run through you. Wait, what are we actually supposed to do? Survey the skies. Oh, wow, like now that I take a look at it because I kind of have to. Well, I don't have to, but I want to. It's so beautiful. I didn't used to really appreciate the night sky enough of as much as I should have. Raise your eyes to the stars and witness the violet glow of the spire. Wow. I'm so happy I got to do this with you guys. It would be so sad to to do it alone. And the third heaven rises as iron tower of spinning gears and taut springs constructed by the builder himself. It is assailed without cease by the jealous Roger, but the destroyer's mighty 11 bolts only serve to power the spire's clockwork soul. I see. Okay, so those are the actual cards, like the actual spells they use. That's so cool. It is through the blessings of both creation and destruction that strength is granted to she who sees her stars rise under this sign. Wow. These are so gorgeous! You have now opened the gate and its power is yours to command. Is this like our third gate? I thought we can only get like one per quest. Guess not. Using the arcana to draw upon the powers of the stars they represent. This path we walk as astrologians is called the Royal Road. It can be treacherous and fraught with peril, but it can lead men and women to greatness. This is such a gorgeous quest line. Now I understand why you guys wanted me to do this with you in the first place. Oh, but I just unlocked the third, and this is like my second quest. So we get like sometimes we even get two per quest. Okay. Your realm is quite the paradox. On one hand, it is full of life, magic, and wonder, one of the richest lands on all Heidelin. On the other, it is literally brimming over with strife. It's weird to read Heidelin now and like know what Heidelin represents in Endwalker. It's such a well, it's not conflicting, but like now with like the outside context of who Heidelin is and what she is. It's such a fulfilling story to do right now, isn't it? Take little Alamigo, the wretched souls displaced from their homes by the flames of war. On Ishgard, mired in its own pointless conflict with an enemy so old it does not even remember why it fights. The foolish believe that it is their fate to suffer, and so they turn their gaze away from the stars, when those self-same stars have the power to show people there are many paths. But that power can only be channeled by the few, those like me and you, and to a lesser extent Jack Runard. And it is our duty to use that power to benefit those who remain lost or misguided. Remember that, and maybe one day you will truly become my grandfather's successor. I love her gear. Is this the gear that we're gonna get at level 50? I hope so. Look at that. It's so pretty. That is exactly what I've been trying to tell the astrologians of my home nation. Why disregard something that has the power to grant succor to the wounded, the power to uplift the downtrodden, to strengthen the weak? Oh my god, is he telling us to use our cards in combat? Oh god. It's like they're telling me I've been doing it all wrong. In my defense, I've only been doing this for like one day. The answer to that is easy. Empowering those without power lessens the power of those who already have it. Heal the weak heal the weak so they might rise up and topple those who made them weak. Why would anyone in a position of power do that? Even our great nation of learning is corrupted by this manner of thought. We hoard our knowledge so that we might remain the brightest. Kind of what the Charlan people have done, right? Oh, it's the 60 gear. Oh, I can't wait. Jeez, that's so beautiful. Why do you think that it took so long for Professor Mace to visit you, Jack Renard? Yes, I know what he told you, but that was not the whole of it. Those of the ruling quarter did their damnedest to stand in the way of my grandfather, worried that his passion for his field would kindle widespread interest in the Charlayan astrology. They only allowed him to his recent trip, knowing he was not now too old to do aught of the sort. Fortunately, the ruling quarter did not realize I would be accompanying my grandfather. These past turns of the sun have been most fruitful. Yet, while you have opened half the heaven's gates, there's still much of what we like to refer to as the royal road ahead of you. Take what you have learned here in the southern deserts and transform that knowledge into strength. If you wish to know more of the royal road, I suggest you discuss it with Jackinard back in Ishgard. If my grandfather is to be believed, his time transcribing tomes back at the Studium Scriptorum should have left him more than capable of handling that task. Oh, so wait, this quest line actually has something to do with Charlian? I mean, I guess now that they mention it, it kind of makes more sense. But I didn't know that was gonna be related. That's pretty cool, isn't it? How we came back to it in Endwalker. Well, for me, this story is kind of twisted because I did Endwalker first, and now I'm just kind of coming back to it. But I'm kind of happy to have that context, to know what, Charlene is, as for start. You wish to know more of the Royal Road? Well, I seem to recall it had something to do with reassessing the attribution of an arcanum before reading it, which would result in a slight alteration of predestination. Or perhaps it had something to do with the kings and queens on the Mirror Arcana. It was over a decade ago. What? What is he talking about? Chat, what? Alright. Oh, we actually get something. What is this? Redraw. Oh, redraw and hat. Okay, okay, that's actually a trait. Never mind. Okay, Jackinard appears slightly distressed. Speak with the astrologian and try to learn if aught is amiss. Are you doing well, V? Well, then that at least makes two of us. I mean, I cannot keep such important news from you, V. Lady Laveva and Quimperine. Just last night they fell victim to another ambush at the hands of bandits. Oh no. The ever-resourceful Quimperine proved his invaluable worth once again with a dashing display of chivalry that would shame any knight in the sea, a statement that attests to the sorry state of our knights. But that is a chat we can have over a different cup of tea. When Lady Laveva attempted to retire to our room at that filthy inn in the Broom, I had our sorely disused second floor cleared and furnished with trappings from my own home. She is up there now and asked to see you the moment you arrived. Wait, why is this the end of the quest already? We just need to speak to her and that's it. Jeez. That was quick. Oh, we need to... Oh, he did tell us to go to the second floor. Never mind. Oops. What? That's weird. I guess this is just like a lore thing. Wait, you don't seem at all surprised to see me here. Did Jacquinard tell you of the attack? Damned fool! And after I told him to keep his mouth shut. Though I suppose I must bear some of the fault for ever thinking he could do as he was told. Hilarious. Now, I suppose you are wondering why I summoned you here to these makeshift chambers. Oh, never mind. And no, it has naught to do with the bandit attacks it appears are much common in your realm than I thought. There are times when the heavens may provide you with a vision of a future that is slightly beyond your original aim. In these cases, the stars are not flawed, only out of order. Is she trying to explain to us what happens when you draw the card you don't want to be playing? So by shuffling a card back into the deck, we are in no way ignoring or denying a future, merely postponing a reading intended for a later date, and replacing it with something that better pertains to the present. I trust that you will pick up this technique swifter than Jacquinard. Is she ever gonna stop bashing him? Yeah, they literally are like, no, if you're not happy, you shouldn't feel guilty about it. About drawing a new card. That is so cool that they explained that, right? Let me see. Okay, so I have the redraw available now, but I want to see if I have any other, Okay, so we have redraw. But I already have it bound, so... Yeah, okay. Okay, draws a different arcanum from your deck. Can only be executed while under the effect of clarifying draw. I guess this is it. Draws a card from your divining deck, only one arcana card. Okay. Additional effects grants clarifying draw, allowing the execution of redraw. Okay, so if you're not happy with the card, like you do this, and then you're not happy, you do that. And you draw another card. Okay, I got this. Like this. Okay, we have the arrow. And then we switch to the spire. Okay, got it. Got it. But I need to learn what the cards, what the cards do, what they look like. I've mostly been having to read them. Like the spire and like all these cards. Like literally when I'm at the dungeon, I sit there and read it. The Veva appears to be fully recovered from her ordeal with the bandits and is ready to continue your training. Are you ready, my pupil? The gate to the fourth heaven awaits. However, the location I have chosen for attunement will not remain the most optimal for long. You are to travel with Jacquinard, and I will make the journey with Quimperine. There are no objections? Good. I don't know, I'm actually excited by these lore quests. I know that some people just like skip over them, but I would never dare do that! Okay, the blue is melee. The yellow one is range, DPS, or healer. Okay, this is melee. This is the ewer is also range DPS, but what is the difference between this one and the previous one for the range DPS? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I have to just like sit there and read the whole thing. If it is Lady Liveva you seek, she just left with Crumprain for Limsa Laminsa. If you make haste, you may still be able to catch them at the airship landing. Me, as much as I would like to indulge myself on the pillows of Rotana Pleasure barges, there's a congress to be held and devolved, and all the prominent houses have been summoned. Wait, what's the seal? What? My presence at such an event would be sorely missed, so I fear this next lesson must needs proceed without me. I'm certain that Lady Livava will understand. I can always open the third gate another day, or was it the fourth? Third or fourth? It is of no matter. The star certainly will not be going anywhere. Wow, okay, he's starting to slack. That is no good. Yeah, can't really be looking at the night sky without going to Limsa. Limsa is so romantic, isn't it? The moon sun symbol on the top of the card, but what difference does it make? Because both of them were for the range. What is happening here? Aww, they're so cute. Look at them. Aww. I love these little things that happen in Limsa. Oh my god. I love that these things have made it to the game. So beautiful, isn't it? Oh wow. People are amazing, aren't they? I love it. What a cool way to show support. Wow. That is so gorgeous. Wow. Do you have these in, Wait, do we have these in other cities as well? I kind of got distracted. I wanna take a look. I wanna take a print screen. These are gorgeous. These are so gorgeous. Oh wow. Okay, let's check out the other ones as well. Okay, give me a second. Okay, let's go to Gridania. I totally forgot that people would be doing this. This is so amazing. Wow. Maybe there's just Okay, I don't see anyone here. I kind of half expected people to gather in Gridania. Not really sure if I know where to look. But oh wow. That was beautiful to see. Okay, what else is there? I doubt anyone will be an Ulda. Ulda is like not very cool, but maybe I was looking at the wrong place. I don't think so though. Yeah, I don't even know, like, in Ulda, like, I guess it's the street that people would gather in. Let me see. I just kind of want to run through, now that I remembered. There's one person with a pet, but I don't know if that's... No, I think it's just Limzone Lich. How about your realms? Is there anything happening? Yeah, this is like way too far away from the city. I doubt we'll find anything there. We can go back to Limsa. Sorry for a little detour. I just kind of wanted to see if people were in the other cities as well. These are so gorgeous. Oh, you took a break. Oh, okay. Are you playing anything as of now? Where do we need to go? Oh, this is Sage. I still haven't unlocked Sage. Tell no one. Wow. This is so nice to see. I mean, yeah, on one hand, I don't know. My lady, the Lady Laveva is missing. We disembarked the airship together but became separated in the chaos at the landing. Seeing as how the lady has found herself the victim of bandit attacks twice since arriving in Eorzea, I feel she may be targeted once again, especially considering the location. This is my first time setting foot in Lim Salaminza, but I've been made aware of its landmarks. Might I suggest we search independently so that we might cover more ground? I shall start with several of the seemingly more disreputable locations, such as the Drowning Wench, the Alistasia, and the Missing Member. Would my lady be so kind as to search Fisherman's Bottom and the Coral Tower? Let us meet at the Seven Sage once our survey is complete. Well, let's do that. I don't know, people never cease to amaze me with these things that they organize. Okay, we can actually port to Fisherman's Guild, why not? Work, study, gym together. I was taking all my time for now. That's, those are good things. That's totally fine. I wish I had some time to work out. I promise every weekend to myself that this is the weekend I will start. And it just never happens. I just need to get more active. But, you know, during the week I run around with a toddler, so I always kind of try to justify it to myself and be like, oh, I work out enough. But in reality, it is not enough. I am currently not in shape. 20-odd summers since I spilled from mama's loins, and it ain't once I ever heard the word astrologian. Now, in the span of 2 bloody bells, I gone and met myself not one, but an honest-to-goodness pair of live-star gulpers. Didn't see where that other fair-skinned lass buggered off to. Once is that, though often end up on the pleasure barges, if you catch me drift. No, that's not where she went. She did not go there. Okay, where do we want to go? We want to go to Marauder's Guild. Like the assumptions they're making about our friend feels bad. Right? Oh, we're gonna go here. Another astrologian! How odd. It is not often that our city-state, known for its diversity, welcomes a single reader of the stars through its gates, let alone 2, and in the same day, no less. Yes, I took a few moments from my duties to speak with her about the city-state. She seemed quite interested in our dealings with the Sahagan, the Serpent Reavers, and the Garlean Empire. I told her what I could, but she left only after a few moments. It was as if she thought she was being pursued. But the Charlatan was gone before I could assign her a yellow jacket escort. To get in the fire. Oh, cool! Wow, that's actually really impressive. Wow. Well, I hope you make it. How has the studying been going so far? I actually used to volunteer at the firefight department when I was a kid. Like we had these, I don't know if you have them in your country, if you would have them. They're like competitions for kids. Not just for kids, but they're like exercises and like firefighting skills. Where you get to like put out some fires or go through like series of steps, like obstacles, like tying the knots, like trying to, I don't know, just like shoot at a certain target with like water and the hose and then like all these things. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but like I used to do that for years when I was a kid. I had a lot of fun there. It's a very vibrant community. Bet you didn't know that. I've seen me a stuffy lass in rum garb poking her lovely head in holes where it weren't wanted. 'Tis rare we get one so worldly down in the gurgling belly of the tower. I had to hold training to work out what the fuss was about. The maid inquired as to where she might find herself a nip or two of some of the strong stuff, so I pointed her in the direction of our resident apothecary, Carvelin, or at the Seventh Sage. Oh, that's actually where we are supposed to go anyways. Yeah, I remember actually there were like within that community, like the firefighting community, we would have like competitions for kids where you would get to do tests, and based on your replies you would get like, I don't know, like diplomas and stuff. It's like it was like a cool event, both to raise awareness about these things and to just kind of, you know, promote the firefighting activities. I actually really enjoyed that, so I know quite a bit of these things, but I bet I forgot a lot of them. Lady V, I bear good tidings. The Lady Leveva is uh the Lady Leveva is scheduled to return here within a matter of bells. It seems she entered a contract with Carveling for the purchase of several of the apothecary's wares. An interesting girl, that one. Very rarely do we see young maidens walk the Leminson streets without escort, and almost never do they come to me seeking spice. Jeez. Still, she did appear quite uneasy, as if being watched or followed. Suspicions, I must say, not uncommon in our fair city. Might she be in some manner of trouble? Those few who agreed to speak with me at the Drowning Wrench and the missing member claimed the same. I don't want to see his face when I talk to him. My short stay on the Alsacia bore no fruit whatsoever. What were you able to find, my lady? Some of this in the first class in the hot day. I really enjoyed my time with that community. Like it's not the same as doing the job. Like I was never obviously involved with the actual firefighting, like on call or anything like that. But we, I don't know, we were just a part of the community, and like the people who would do that for real, they would like teach us how to do it, and it was just kind of nice. It was a thing to do after school, so I had a lot of fun. I see. So we have ascertained that the lady is being followed and that she is aware of the fact. If this is the case, I believe she will attempt to move somewhere. She will be in plain sight of as many people as possible. She will not be in plain sight, I guess. I doubt that will help this town. Kidnappings and killings are conducted in broad daylight here, and when they happen, most people just keep their heads down as to not have them removed from their shoulders. 12 down this town. Lady, I shall set out once more and try to locate Lady Leveva. There is still a chance she may return here on her own, so I ask that you remain in case she does. If she has not arrived at the rendezvous point by the time of her scheduled meeting with Caroline, then we shall both go to the one location that is most populated after the sun falls in Limsa, the Drowning Wrench. Of course. Alright, I guess we wait here. Oh, I love these like duty previews. Okay. It's funny how we were there during the day and now it's like nighttime. I guess they made it so that like we wait until the night. It appears that your companion is tied up, not literally, I hope. Perhaps you should head to the bench and see if she is there like your friend believes. Though I fear she did not make it that far, we may never find her again, at least not alive. Oh my god. Worry not, my starry-eyed friend. If by chance she were to arrive here after your departure, you have my word that no harm shall come to her while she remains behind the Seven Sages' doors. Inquire with townspeople about her whereabouts. Okay. Oh, this is a cool thing. I don't think I've ever had a duty through Limsa. Like when no one's around. Look at this. Can kind of, I don't know, somewhat appreciate the beauty. of no one really being here, right? It's like empty limb Solominza. You don't see that a lot, do you? Huh. A woman in black? What's wrong with the woman standing before you? Oh, that's not what I meant. That is not what I meant. Okay, does she count as... Does she now count as being talked to? Do I need to do anything? No, nothing? It's pretty rare. Inquire. I guess that's it. Like, she's still glowing, though. I thought I may have needed to do something, but I guess not. They might have seen me alas scurrying off to the Highland. Okay. Where is that? Will someone not save me? Aww. Oh, ooh. Suspicious. But that's a... Wait. What the hell? That is our friend. What do you mean? Why is she attacking us? Dang. Why is she attacking us? This area is filled with imposters who seek to... What? Why are we fighting her? If there are those about who would attempt to stall us, must mean the lady is still here. Wait, that was not her? That was just like a pretender? I was very confused by that. That was weird. Oh, that is her. Do I need to heal her? What do I need to do? Is that her? No? No, that is also not her. Difference fiery piss. Oh my god, is that an actual word? Okay. Haha. Limsa is so beautiful at night when no one's around. Like, you can never see this. Wow. Okay, now there's like 2 of them that we also need to fight. Oh, okay, so one of them is our girl. Yeah, I always like I actually just kind of forget that forget I'm a healer. Okay, but at least she's there, right? Okay. Lady Leveva, you have my apologies. It was my fault I allowed us to become separated. Well, at least she's alive. Do not blame yourself, Quinthorane. I sensed danger at the landing, and it was my instinct to run, as ever I have. I forgot that I could trust you. Unfortunately, by the time I realized such, there was no sign of you, so I did what I could to blend in, choosing crowded places, speaking with as many locals as possible. Though all the while feeling there were more unseen eyes watching me my every move. By the time I realized that my pursuers were simply leading me away from you, the night had already fallen, giving them the perfect opportunity to strike. It was then when I witnessed several of the bandits had disguised themselves as garbs similar to mine. Where'd they get that gear? It was then that I witnessed several... Okay. I assumed that this was to confuse the 3? 2 of you still searching for me. It was then I conceived the idea to play the part of an imposter myself. Why hide in the shadows when you can hide in plain sight? She's smart! Just hope they bring back the one big city back for the three main cities. Oh, what do you mean? That was quite brilliant of you, Lady Lavava. May I ask, were you at any time able to discern who these pursuers were? The amount of effort put into your capture would suggest there are more than mere pirates looking to sell you to slavers. Unfortunately, no, and I wasn't about to walk up and ask them who they were or who had hired them. But that is all behind us now. Let us see if we can salvage something from this horrible night. The fourth gate ascends nearby. Um, the fourth gate ascends nearby. Oh god, I lost the sentence. Shall we not see it made yours? To the anchor yard. I forgot what we were even doing here. Okay, I guess this is a no-go zone. Well, I'll be a barnacle on Kraken's ass if it ain't the star-gulping lassie come to scry our fortunes. Tell us, which one of you will be dying first? Like the bead red knight with a carp in his codpiece, or the stern-faced venture on her high hobby horse? Jesus. God damn it, how many pirates are in this godforsaken hell? Oh, we actually need to fight them. I guess if we dot them and just kind of heal ourselves from time to time, we'll be fine. Just we need to keep that guy afloat. I wonder if this is even enough. Probably shouldn't stand there. I mean, okay, they're not testing my ability to DPS. They're testing my ability to heal. I'm not in a dungeon, so... Hold the coin, and the world is not worth losing my faith over. Of course not. In 2.0 era, they separated the cities in two areas because limitations. Oh wait, what do you mean two areas? What? So I'll just try to dot them. We'll see where it goes from there. But so far we're safe. I think if I AoE heal just a little bit from time to time, it'd be okay. We actually do need to fight them. Well, I guess it'll get easier if we just reduce their numbers a bit. Okay, I'm not sure if this actually worked. When you put them to sleep, does that stop the summon? I don't think I have any other interrupts. Or how do the interrupts work with healers anyway? Oh gosh, I need to learn that. Man, serve it as a maid, that's all I was told. Worked up quite the thirst I have of applying myself. What? I don't have the time to read this! You're not even... Oh, okay. What is that? No! Sumner! Not Sumner. Oh, the low area of Limsa and the upper area, I see. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Well, it was for the best when it comes to like the servers and stuff. But yeah, I can see how it's different. Are there any videos on YouTube like of what it used to be like? I'd love to see that. Haha, lay down them weapons or I'll cut the old man a new grin under his chin. Wow, vicious. Cannot believe that actually worked. Nor can I, but then again, never have I fought someone so credulous. Now let us do as they do in the fear babes. You step over here, I let the man go. Easy peasy. She actually gonna go? I hope not. Wait, I know you. You're the bandit leader who attacked Lady Leveva's grandfather in the Black Shroud. Yeah, we talked to her first. She was the one whose gear set I said looked nice. I think. Yeah, that's her. I think I have something like that, if not that same one. Someone has good memory for being so on in years. Well then, this changes everything. First off, I can finally drop this annoying pirate accent. And secondly, I suppose I can simply kill you now. Actually, I think she had different gear, didn't she? Rather than ever, after pretending to let you go, once the lady has drawn close enough. Stop right there and hand that man, or I'll have your head tarred and on the prow of a galley by cockcrow. First maniacal marauders, then feline fishers, and now the commodore of the surviving Thalassocratic navy. How many more gods in this machine going to drop on me? Until next time, Lady Lavava. Like, at some point we're gonna fight her, right? She's gotta be one of our bosses. Just took off. You have my apologies. I was a fool to fall for the bandit's trick. Amazing. In all my years, that was the first time I've ever seen that feigning death trick actually work. But now is not a moment to be dwelling on our many failings. I have a dastard to apprehend. You would be surprised how often people run after being told to stop right there. Oh gosh. Yeah, the girl is extremely lucky, right? Lady Leveva, that pirate, she was the same bandit who... Yes, I know, and that changes little, for I still have no idea who she may be or who she may be working with. There is no we can do until the Commodore brings the woman to justice or until she decides to attack us again. What we can do is what we came here for, V's training. Oh, the fourth gate! I forgot that we even need to open that. Oh, look at this! Another print screen. Wow. And as far as I noticed, they always do this before you open the gate. So they're definitely print screen worthy. Now look at the stars and behold the arrow. The fourth heaven, or the heaven of wind, was created atop a lofty peak by Oscon, the wanderer, whose footsteps had been guided by the navigator. The wind that blows off Limnaean seas guides the arrow fast and true, and so shall it deliver the weary souls of those trapped in the mire of confusion, indecision, and over contemplation. I see. The fourth heaven has opened its gates, allowing you to access to its sacred penetralia. From this day forth, its power is yours to interpret and wield. How beautiful is it here? That power will further aid as you continue to hone your skills. Now let us return to Ishgard. I have a few words for a certain student of mine who felt inclined to forego this particular lesson. Oh, the slacker. That's hilarious. It's a very rewarding quest line. It's like you do a little bit of stuff and you get something huge back, isn't it? It's nice. Dang, just let me go to Ishgard. There we go. That took a lot of effort. Yeah, the story's so beautiful. I actually didn't know the questline was so good. But, so my plan is to do the whole Astro story, and then we'll also do the Dark Knight story. Like, now that we're in Heaven's Ward, it sort of makes no sense at all to not tie them together, right? So, I want to do them all at once. Ah, V, you might have had the decency to warn me that Lady Leveva was in a mood with me for not joining you. She seemed to think I was to blame for your misadventures. Now, why would that be? It's not as if my being there would have prevented the bandits from attempting to abduct Leveva, these being the same bandits who attacked you in the Black Shroud, which, by the way, is another location I was not at. This is plainly something far beyond our control. I will, yeah, I will do the yellow quests as well. Jeez, like I've been slacking on these so hard. I have to, like, I don't know, like, am I gonna sit one day and just do the yellow quests? Because now I have like 4 of them already? I don't know. I need to do them though. And furthermore, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we should do them. I should cut the slacking and just like sit down and do all of them. You're right. Furthermore, it is not as I was merely sipping cordials and waltzing with baronets. I was helping further our cause. I spoke with several high-ranking cardinals about Lady Leveva being granted the opportunity to speak at the vault regarding Charlean astrology. What do you think of that? I was politely turned down, of course, but it is the gesture that will one day lead to another gesture, which will one day lead to a head inclined slightly in the general direction of another gesture. Little steps, my protege. Little steps. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we do all of them at the same time, because now they started to pile up. I have the dancer, I have the reaper, now I have machinist, and now there's this one as well. It will feel like revisiting those people and like kind of getting in touch with them again and doing these stories, right? At least that's what I'm hoping. Level 45. What do I get? Oh, that's the AoE. Okay, cool. I need that. Equinard appears to be motioning to you with his eyes. Why he doesn't simply call out your name is both disturbing and relieving at the same time. Greetings. Your timing, my friend, is impeccable, for it just so happens that this very moment I have need of your assistance. While our lovely Lady Leveva has been out making herself a target for every cutthroat and cur in the realm, I've been focusing my efforts on our main objective. Training? There'll be time enough for training later. No, I speak of your ultimate goal of spreading knowledge of the Charlean School of Astrology throughout the Holy See. As you know, the Vault recently turned down my request to allow Lady Leveva to speak before them, but I am not the one to be turned away so easily. No, I have a plan. I will entreat Chief Astrologian Forlamore to draw up an official recommendation. The Vault will not so quickly dismiss the words of a man of such standing. Yes, I know my uncle loathes me with a passion rarely seen even in young lovers. And there is really no reason why he would aid our cause, being a staunch opponent of change and all, but that does not mean we cannot try. And if we fail, well, we can try again, and again, and again, until he is so annoyed that he writes up the recommendation simply to see us out of his thinning hair. And by we, I mean you. Considering how red the Chief Astrologian became the last time I visited him, I reason it would be detrimental to mine uncle's health should I arrive at this place of research, and we most certainly would not want him to fall ill or collapse before he penned us that recommendation. Amazing, right? Okay. Well, this is gonna be awkward. For sure. Jeez. The things we have to do for this man. Yeah, I'm loving this. It's like I'm about to get myself in big trouble, but in reality, I'm not, because you're gonna do it. Feels so bad. Oh gosh. But that's okay. That's fine. Oh, loving it. I don't like winter, but I kind of miss these regions. I remember questing around here when I first started playing, and I don't know, like it was a different time. It almost feels like a different lifetime, to be honest. But but it's still kind of nice to just come back here and just kind of remember life for what it was when I was first here. It's like, is that like, I don't know, the definition of reminiscing? I guess maybe in some way. It was different, definitely. Kind of nice that we're getting more backstory on this one. Who do I see disturbing me this fine evening but Jack Renard's new scullery maid? Oh my god. I suppose you came here for this. He's actually gonna give it to us? Jack Renard never ceases to amaze, does he? Not only does he have the nerve to ask me for aid, but then he refuses to do me the common courtesy of accepting that aid in person. Ever the entitled little shite, more worried about his popularity amongst the fairer sex, then how his actions disgrace his family's name. Ah, the slack jaw. I suppose you're wondering why in the world I of all people would agree to such nonsense. Well, it is simple. Allowing the heathen astrologian to dig her own grave in front of the entire vault and the Ashgardian astrologian community will only serve to accomplish what I wished from the very start. Charlatan astrology has no place in Ashgard. It has no place in Eorzea. It has no place in this world. It is dangerous, and it serves no purpose but to take our eyes off what is truly important, using astrology to free us from the dragon menace and ensure man's return to Halon's kingdom. Leveva's dithering will only make it that much clearer. Oh god. And Jack Renard, perhaps this will finally spell his downfall. He has only been allowed to continue this nonsense because he is harmless, too caught up in the luxury of being in line to comp the Durandar's title to actually put forth any real effort in furthering his cause. Charlatan astrology is but an oddity which he can boast about at balls to get him in bed with the slatternly maids of lower houses. His father has protected him thus far, but allowing him and this lady to speak, there will be no brushing under the rug to shame this brings forth. Jack Renard will be finished. Jesus. Oh yeah, the Post-Muggle is on my to-do list. I've been wanting to do that side story. I actually have it planned, so rest assured, we will do it. Like, I'm trying to do all these things. I'm in love with the side stories of Final Fantasy. I think they're really underappreciated, and people just kind of zoom through them. But I really want to, like, I could never skip over these quests. Oh my god, like they're so good, and I just kind of, it feels nice to have the community who appreciates the beauty of storytelling that isn't just the MSQ. People love MSQ, obviously, but like I think a lot of people just forget how awesome these stories can actually be. Like, yeah, people have leveled characters and stuff, but it's not the same as actually just kind of reading their lore and I don't know, participating in it. It's kind of cool. Inform me right away once Chief Astrologian Forlmort has denied my request for a letter of recommendation, so we might begin work on our next request. Is this? It cannot be. It is the seal of Forlmort's. How did you? What did he say? No, wait. Half of it is better that I do not know. Well, this changes everything. I will have to arrange another meeting with the vault, summon the cardinals to Durandare Manor. We will need wine and sparrow stuffed pheasant. Pheasant? What? I don't know. Pheasant? Like, I know the word in my language, I just don't know how to say it in English. And pheasant stuffed goose, and goose stuffed chocobo, and bards, and a whole troop. Not to eat, of course. No, I fear I will no longer be able to join you or on Lady Laveva's next opening of the gates. Do give her my regards, though, when you see her in Mordona. It's a bad idea, man. It is bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. But we're gonna get ourselves an AoE spell. Woo! Okay, where to? It's so beautiful here. Oh, I can't get myself there. I thought I could fly over it. Apparently that's not how it works. Oh, it's a duty. What are we doing here? For once, we were not the bandits' targets. We came across this young woman, and she was being dragged into the hills. Though we drove her abductors away, I suspect they've already mustered the courage for a second attack. It's a good thing you arrived when you did. The girl claims she's a student at the Athenaeum, and recently overheard Jackernard mention we would be conducting another gate opening in Mordona. She journeyed here on her own in hopes of having the chance to witness your astromancy firsthand. I say we give her something to remember. Jeez. Okay. These are almost at my level, so I'm not really OP in these duties. Kind of am right now, but not too OP. Anyway. Yo, Sis Quim Parade. Okay, so basically we fight or we just heal him. Or both. At least I have my, at least I have all my good spells available. It'd be a pity if I didn't. I'll just go one by one, I suppose. Okay, someone better deal with these. Okay, well, I'm not doing so terribly. It's just not a lot of experience. That's the sad part. Uh-oh. Oh, we're done? What? I thought we needed to kill the thing. Never mind. You have my apologies, Lady Laveva. I did nothing. Your only fault was insatiable thirst for knowledge. A realm where one must apologize for being a victim is no realm worth living in. But why would those men attack me? I believe it is now quite obvious that these bandits were not meant for you, but for me. It would seem that certain parties fear the spread of Charlatan astrology and will stop at nothing to prevent it. The power of God and anyone on my side. I'm starting to grasp that. my Charlotte constellation chart. The bandits. It must have been torn when they seized me. Aw. Here, you may take mine. I have the stars committed to memory. Aw. I don't know how I'll ever be able to, but I think of something. Just you wait. I will repay this kindness tenfold. Aw. She's so sweet. I hope so. I hope she's not some dirty traitor. Not really liking this top of mine. I don't even know where I got it. I think I got it from my retainers, to be honest. Lady Laveva, you mentioned something about certain parties wanting to prevent the spread of Charlian astrology. Have you any idea who they might be? I do, but I shall require more proof before I can be certain. You and V should be able to assist me with that. However, as they say, first things first, we have a gate to open. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, it's a craft item, I see. That's why I was able to get it. It's so beautiful. Like, do other jobs have like a shiny item like this that you can craft, or is it the healer's thing? There. The ear. Focus, V. Focus and let the constellations ether twine with your own. Ether twine sounds like intertwine. It's funny. It is set through the fifth heaven flows a mighty river, carrying the waters spilled forth from the scholar's vessel. And in that water is the strength of all that have come before, and who will follow. The news spun from Nymea's loom, through from which might and metal is weaved. And now the power of the era is forever yours, and forever shall it point you to victory. While I cannot forgive our patron for skipping yet another of his lessons, I cannot deny that the passion hidden beneath all his posturing may have its uses. Word of our field is spreading, and our inherent nature has begun to stir. Curiosity is proving the better motivator than skepticism and faith. Our time may come soon. Okay, so we got the fifth, and we have one more to unlock. Feels good. We're gonna do that now. You excited? What is the fifth? What is the sixth one? I think they told me at some point. Can I go? I can go. I really want to get to those role quests. I want to finish them before I finish the healer and walker quest, because there's gonna be that major quest for when you have completed all the role quests in Endwalker. I want to make sure I can do that when the patch launches. I'm excited for it. Do not tell me Lady Laveva was attacked again. I knew it, and without a reading, my talents grow by the day. What is this you claim? A fellow astrologian was moved by my words and went to witness the unlocking? That is amazing! I wonder who it could be, though. I would certainly recall speaking in detail with a young, supple mind. I must find this woman and hold another special lesson with her. Lesson? Ah, that reminds me. Lady Laveva asked me to teach you a few techniques before you had opened the fifth heaven's gate, which you have already gone and done, but it appears you were able to overcome your ordeal without it. Yes, exactly according to my lesson plan. Oh my god. He's really, he's a charmer. But yeah, I think the Alliance raid is about the gods, right? As far as I understood. You still wish me to teach you the technique? Well then, though, I do not really see the point. Hi, Bernie, welcome back! How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome! Okay. That it? Oh, we get the spell. It's like a special movie time. Alright. And I guess this is gonna be level 50? Yeah, okay, we get the, what is this? Generate etheric bond with target party. Oh, that's the, like, you connect with someone and then they get healed more? Or each time you cast a single target healing spell on yourself or a party member, the party member with whom you have the bond will also recover HP 50. How long does this last? Like, you connect with someone and how long is the, how long does that connection last for, or whatever? Oh, farming the doggos! Oh, nice! How far along are you? Lady Leveva tells me that you are nearly ready to open the 6th and the final gate. Yes, I said final. We all know that there are 7 heavens, but opening the 7th is impossible. Well, except upon death, of course. Jesus. An attempt to attune to the pole star would be sheer madness and most certainly spell your doom. Ah, but look at me, even now attempting to tutor the great bee when it is obvious your talent far surpasses mine. Forgive me. Oh, 10 seconds. Oh, so it's like a okay, it's a short term. I thought it was like for the duration of like the fight or something. I see. Not OP. Lady Lumima has yet to depart from the location of the final gate. Doubtless she fears yet another bandit attack, but whatever the reason, she remains on the 2nd floor and has asked me that you visit her at your earliest convenience. Oh, nice. What is the final, what's it called? What was I gonna ask? What is the final puppy? I'm gonna have to check that out. The one that you get. Oh, it is OP? Oh, okay. It's like I obviously don't have enough appreciation for these things that, you know, last a few seconds, but like in my, I don't know, in my mind they should I don't know, they should last longer, but I guess it's enough. Like 10 seconds is pretty much, you know, make it or break it in combat. You have come far since that fateful day our paths first crossed in the Black Shroud, and now here we are on the cusp of your attunement with the 6th heaven. Time truly waits for no woman, does it? Before we set forth on this task, I wish to teach you a technique known as synastry. By temporarily enjoying your fate with that of a companion's, they will reap the star's benefits, as do you. As a passable journeyman astrologian, you already wield sufficient control over ether. You need only focus it upon establishing a bond with your chosen ally to achieve synastry. What is a synastry? Oh, I know the fox. Yeah. Oh my god, that reminds me that I should go back and farm these things. Man, like I've been caught up with leveling actually. I've been on that journey for quite a while, and I think I've been doing well, but I kind of missed the other activities as well. Hopefully I finish leveling soon so that I can finally do it. As possible journeyman astrologian, you already wield sufficient control over ether. You need only focus it upon establishing a bond with your chosen ally to achieve synastry. We already read that, but that's okay. Well, that was a short quest. That was a short one. Okay, well, at least I have unlocked myself my my spell package. What is this? What level am I even? I'm 51. Why do I have a quest here? Oh, so level oh, okay, so that was not like the real level 50 quest? What? Okay, never mind. Leveva appears anxious. It might be in your best interest not to keep her waiting any longer. Now that you have knowledge of the 2nd sect, I believe that you are ready to attune with the final constellation. The location of the next lesson is actually not far. I assume your travels have taken you to Camp Dragonhead? Excellent. I, as always, will go ahead to make my final readings. If each of our previous outings are an indication, the bandits which harry us will most certainly jump at this opportunity. So I would have Quimperine scout the area ahead of time and report any suspicious activity to the knights. Garrisoned at the camp. Let someone else bloody their hands for a change, I say. Feel free to tell Jacquinard of our plans, though I do not doubt he already has some of his own. So we like invite him knowing that is he like leaving the job? Kinda sounds like it. Lady Leveva has already departed. Well, then she must have leaped from the window, for I did not see her use the front door. I dare say that means that we will be traveling alone. Of course I will be attending. Why wouldn't I be? He like skips 3 important lessons and then goes back. Max out your heal on tank, linking the tank with that for like 125% heal or so. So basically it's like during those critical boss fight moments that you need to actually know in order to use them properly. What's the cooldown? The cooldown is like 2 minutes, right? Yeah, I guess you need to know the fights. And I'm only driving car because everything else is clipping my robe. I can't stand it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's unlock the last one. It's a cool story, isn't it? V and Jacquinard. Well, then it appears giving my constellation map to that astrologian rather Frost was unwise, as my readings for the location of the sixth heaven have proven slightly off. However, a second calculation has shown that we are close. The optimal location lies just to the north of here in a derelict tower known as the Steel Vigil. You've the look of the learned about you. That was needlessly complicated. Might I ask if you've seen the star map before? It was on the person of an astrologian who came to us seeking help after being attacked. Was that not the map that we gave to the girl? I'm not doing a lot of healing. I'm pretty much just reading the story. There's not a lot to do. I'm actually doing more damage than healing, I guess. How does it work? That is my map, the one I gifted the astrologian in Rotherfrost. Do you mean to tell me she was set upon again? Maybe she was a traitor. Your map? Well, then I'm going to have to ask you to accompany me for questioning. The astrologian claims she wrested this chart from one of her assailants before escaping their grasp. Lady Leveva, why would you assault the self-same woman you risk your life saving? Because she did not, my lord. Why would you even think of something so foolish? This must be some sort of misunderstanding. I was present at the assault. We saved the young maid, which you speak, from a party of bandits, and Lady Leveva gave her own constellation map to replace the one damaged to her by the assailants. No, I doubt I'll be doing much of healing. I really just want to finish my role quests. Do not expect me to heal you. That is not happening. Lady has also witnessed to these proceedings. Well, we have our own witnesses who say otherwise. So until we can have a trial and an adjudicator who can pass this judgment, this Leveva will have to come in for questioning, for she herself has admitted the map is hers. Oh, what a misstep. It is alright. I have no to hide, and arguing here will not bring us any closer to the truth. If anything, I wish to confront this woman who would bring false accusations against those who saved her life. Well, very well then. Take me where you will. I shall answer all your questions, and you will soon learn who is spouting falsehoods. My friends, you need not worry over much. Jesus. For I shall be in the company of temple knights where no harm might befall me. I will return once I have proven my innocence. She's very naive. Alright, off they go. I don't really trust them at all. Like, why would they show them like this? No harm, quoted. That knight was the selfsame. That's it, the selfsame astrologian whom we saved in Mordona. The astrologian who now claims we attacked her. Are you saying the astrologian was a temple knight? No, listen, my lord, I'm saying the astrologian is no more an astrologian than she is a knight. I'm saying we've been played. We've fallen victim to a ruse that has landed Lady Leveva in the hands of those who have been attempting to kill her since she set foot in Eorzea. Then you're saying she won't be safe in the— oh my god, in the presence of those temple knights. That is— those weren't temple knights, my lord. It's like, you know, he says my lord, it's like with the utmost respect, but you're stupid. However, they were wearing the colors of our knights most heavenly, and if we were to assault them in This near the heavily garrisoned Camp Dragon Head, we would be stuck full of arrows before anyone asked us why we even drew our blades. No, we must shadowly Liva's capture and wait for an opportunity to take her back. How exciting! Can I take point? No, of course not. Oh god. Give me a second. Okay, so we need to sneak. Is this all we need to do? Guess so. Okay, this one is off. Foster has left the company to see this is over. Let us take us unaware. Wait, do we need to go? I wasn't following. I don't know if I need to go and help him. I guess so. If there's a fight, I guess we need to participate in it. How about this ogre? Hate this part? Why? Why is this so bad? Is this something that you think I'll fail? Or is it because is it because it's like slow? So slow. Okay, please don't come so close. You'll ruin everything. Stop it. Stop it. He's gonna get us got. Okay, so he's gone over there. Do I need to follow him? I do. Yeah, like when did they even introduce the hiding? That is so annoying. Like those duties were the worst. Alright, man, let's go back. Like the hiding in Endwalker was bad, and also the inability to have someone follow you if you're mounted, like the way you would lose your NPCs. I hated that. Like that was Like, okay, that was admittedly the worst thing about the expansion, but if that's the worst thing about the expansion, I guess we're good, right? Is this it? Now we need to fight them as well, right? Oh, she's definitely in trouble. Just as I expected, these fools have led me straight to the answers I've sought since my arrival in this backwards realm. And if I'm not mistaken, my trusted companions should be arriving right about now. I'll be taking this. The moment you lift off that airship, the whole land will know you are not the true Temple Knights, and you will be made to answer for your crimes. Once we're in the air, it will not matter what anyone knows, you fool. We will not be returning once we have slain you and your friends. No one shall stand in the way of my fate, especially not some dog's body of the forum. Okay, guess we go. Okay. These are fairly easy duties. Probably overgeared because I have the Mordona gear and all, but that's it? Alright. Of course, I knew the Temple Knights were false. I recognized the astrologian we saved almost immediately, and I find it insulting that they believed I would not. I also knew that they would lead me to the true perpetrators if I played along, fully aware that you, loyal three, would follow. Oh. And I'm pleased that you also knew that we would somehow crawl our way out of that little tussle with our lives, because I was uncertain for most of the journey. Well, I was certain V would make it, for the stars have already told me she would unlock the 6th gate here at the Steel Vigil. The very location she ended up at, despite our unexpected ordeal. Your fate, Jacknard, well, I never bothered reading it, for I thought that you would skip lesson like you have every other one. Oh god. V. Gaze upon the night sky and open your soul to the final constellation, the Spear. The Spear is the gate to the sixth heaven, where the Fury resides in a palace of ice carved by her own spear. Ice formed of moonbeams collected by the lover Menfina. The Spear fills us not only with the power to overcome our enemies, but also the compassion that is necessary to grant those same enemies mercy. And now that power is yours, to see directed to those whose fates require it. Aw, that's cute. Oh, I didn't take a print screen. Oh, feels bad. It is done. You have attuned yourself to the six lower heavens, and now that you know their strength, the true journey begins. Alright, we unlocked all of them. You have my congratulations, V. What has taken me more than 15 summers to accomplish, you have done, and more in a matter of moons. But our time together has taught me that despite what we may believe they are, we all have our roles, and each role is just as important as the other. Without taking both Quimperain and you under my wing, I would have never saved Leveva from her assailants, meaning in a way I saved Lady Leveva. Not that I'm the one to take all the credit for such heroism. Oh gosh. But this guy is full of himself. Nor shall I take credit for this missive that never would have been discovered were it not for me taking you and Quimperain under my Ah, that cold stare. It befits this god-forsaken place. Point taken. Let us break the seal and see that we... Why, this handwriting. I've seen it many a time before. It is mine uncle's. But that would mean... It would mean the highest ranking astrologian in all Ishgard has been attempting to assassinate us? What? If the tribunal were to hear this, he would be hanged. And hanging will only earn us another ill-tempered orthodox astrologian unwilling to open his eyes to the benefits of our discipline. No, we can use this missive to our advantage. As long as this remains in our hands, so too does the chief astrologian. Are you saying we use the missive to blackmail Thorlemort? I am saying we merely granted the chief astrologian his life in exchange for little assistance in furthering our just and noble cause. No more and no less. Okay, I see you're quite a devilet, my dear. Very well, I will summon mine uncle to the astroscope. There we can present him with our offer. Okay. Was there not a faster way to come here? Don't think so. Yeah, like this part doesn't have its aetheryte. That's okay. Ah, where is he? Were we not supposed to be here? What the hell? Oh, up. Oh, at the top. Oh, okay, I forgot about this. But, like, he was just there. Like, we should have spoken to him. What? Why must you insist on pestering me, Jacknard? I gave you your letter, now leave me be. Ah, but that would not be the only letter you have written lately, would it? Perhaps you recall a certain letter to the forum. Oh. A letter carried by a party of less than savory characters who attempted to kidnap Lady Leveva and deliver her to Charlans, not to mention kill me, my manservant, and my good friend Vihir, who you may have forgotten is currently an honored guest of House Verton. A letter drawn up and signed by none other than you, Nuncle. Oh, but do not presume to misunderstand us. We wish neither your disgrace nor your death, at least not at our hands. In fact, we wish very little from you. Not, you might say, in the sense that you are to never again use your influence to hamper our efforts at spreading Charlian astrology here in Ishgard. Involve yourself no more in the affairs of me or my guests, and your secret remains safe. I will even forgive you for trying to have me murdered, if that is you give me your word. How about never do it again? It is not as if you've left me with much choice. You have my word, but know that silencing me will not make your nonsense any more accepted in the vault. There are others who will see you fall, others who care little whether or not I speak my piece. We are fully aware of the peaks we have left to scale. However, we shall not let that discourage us. I have been shown a path that I altogether plan on walking, and the stars shall guide my way. The stars foretell many things, my dear, and not even the best readers can see them all. Do not forget this. So we have silenced him, but to hear him tell it, he was the least of our worries. That's it? Wait, why do I have more quests here? Wait, why is this another level 50 quest? When we just received our gear. How many of these quests are they even offering me? Like, this is like the third level 50 quest. I wanna see this gear. Oh, these are the spectacles. Let's actually save the outfit so that we can see the whole thing. What is this? I think I already... Wait. This can't be the jacket that I'm wearing, right? Mine glows, though. Oh, so I received it earlier, and I received, like, the better version of it. That's great. The gloves, though? The gloves are fine. And the pants, let me see if they're better. Okay, well, the pants might be a little more soothing than what I'm wearing right now. Oh, that's not it. Okay, well, the gear is decent, right? Okay, so eager is Jack and I to talk to you. It is almost as if there for a giant exclamation point hovering above his head. That's hilarious. So I already have the better looking thing. Now the Parliament has so graciously agreed to discontinue his meddling in our affairs, I believe we may find our peers and colleagues more receptive to our proposals. Perhaps I shall begin with another trip to the vault to inquire about them reconsidering my petition to grant Lady Leveva the opportunity to speak with the Conclave. We all have our strengths, Jacknard, and none will deny yours is convincing seemingly sane people to do your bidding. Vihir is a testament to that. I look forward to hearing of your progress. As for myself, there are still some questions I need answered. The first being, how exactly did Forlamord come into contact with the Charlian assassins? It's like weird that they have assassins, right? Quimpering, attend me. I wish to visit Foundation and learn if there have been any sightings of suspicious foreigners. Might I suggest that we do the same here at the observatorium? Perhaps a second call on our new ally will help my uncle recall what he may have predetermined in the heat of the previous moment. Okay, well, this is kind of. Wait, were we able to enter this part? Well, yeah, I guess I should have just come down. I shouldn't have gone like all the way down and then I was dumb. That was real dumb. Oh, now my car is stuck here. This car is clearly not made for this environment. 7 hells! I rode the day I ever see another Charlian. Please, I've done all you asked. What more do you want from me, blood? Or are you simply here to boast? Or my happy wish to know how the Charlians came to be involved in my scheme? Huh, I thought as much. It was so important. If it was so important, why didn't your Lady Leveva ask me earlier? Her head is so far in the stars, she fails to see what unfolds around her on the ground. The truth is, it was never my scheme in the first place. It was the Charlans. They came to me not long after Professor Mace's ship was diverted at Thanalan. Yes, I said diverted. The pirates in the Strait of Merlthor, the magically manipulated storms of the Ruthano, all were staged to prevent your friends from ever arriving. But when they did, the Charlans were forced to change their plans. They required help hiring local hands discreetly. Some say they could not do something they could not do as foreigners. I agreed to lend them my aid because I felt we both stood to benefit from the disappearance of Jack Bernard and that foul shit. Wow. That was not what I expected of him. That's family, man. You don't do that to family. Wow. Okay. The chief astrologian. There's rarely a day when he isn't meeting with visitors from across the realm and beyond. Why, this past moon, he has been entertaining guests with very distinct markings on their faces. I asked Lord Forlamont whence they hauled, and he only answered the north. Okay. I guess we go back. Oh, I always try to mount here. But how is the story connected to what happened in the Machinist questline? Or is it gonna be connected at some point, like in the further quests? I guess so. The Shirelians came to him. That can only mean then that my uncle was only a pawn in a much larger game. A game that began long before we ever became involved. Think back, Reed. The bandits in the Black Shroud, all those pirates you described that attacked you in Lim Salaminza, they all had strange facial markings, as did our false astrologian. It is not much, but perhaps Lady Leveva will be able to make more sense out of it all. Despite the time we have spent together, I have this feeling she has yet to be completely honest with us. Ah, but look at me. A beloved relative tries to have me killed, and the next day I begin doubting everyone. What a sad, sad state of affairs. Perhaps to clear my head, I should call on that fine young Viscountess visiting House Alienard from her family stead in the Eastern Highlands. This information on Forlamort's associates should be relayed to Lady Leveva immediately. Would you be so kind? I seem to recall them saying they'd be questioning the highborns in the pillars. Wow, he never changes. Well, this is not far away. I love that the more quests you do, like from time to time you will see these people, like who you already know. Like I'm pretty sure that this girl is, maybe she's not. Never mind. Never mind. I think this is where we need to be. Milady, were you able to learn anything of import at the observatorium? Wait, is that where we're supposed? Yeah, we are. Lord Forlamont was not the one to kill the Charlans. Lady Leveva will want to know. Lady Leveva, she was right here. Where'd she go? We must find her. I would not think any harm could come to her here in the center of the Holy See. But then again, that is what we believed back at the Camp Dragonhead. I shall search the Hoplon. Might I ask you to search the opposite direction near the last vigil? Okay. This is my my crafting quest girl still waiting for me to finish the level 60 quest. Feels bad. I'm sorry, I think you have mistaken me for someone else. That was weird. V, when you were speaking with Quilprain, someone approached me from behind and placed a dagger to my back. I had no choice but to be led silently away. Luckily, my assailant let down his guard when we arrived in the shadows, and I was able to deliver him a swift kick to the groin. I've been running ever since. Wow. Hopefully this is not another imposter or something. Oh, okay, so Machinist Quest is not directly related, but it's happening at the same time. So by knowing at least one of the stories, you kind of grasp the time that it's happening in, but they don't correlate. So Forlamont wasn't the architect of this scheme to drag me back to Charlene after all. I had my suspicions. I was a fool to believe they would simply let me leave. Do you recall when I mentioned there were people in Old World intent on hoarding our nation's knowledge? Well, it appears that my efforts to train you and Jacquinard have attracted their ire. V, allow me to apologize. I have not been wholly frank with you about my reason for visiting Eorzea. The truth is, I came here because of my father. My father dreamed of rekindling the Holy See's interest in Charland astrology, believing that it would be of great benefit to the embattled people of Ishgard. He came here several moons after I was born, intending to remain for only a season. However, he never made the return journey. His dream was left unrealized, and his newborn daughter left without a father. Aww. Never once did I meet him, but every night when I looked at the stars, I know that those are the same skies he too gazed upon, the same skies he used as his strength and guide. It was only natural that I follow in his footsteps, in spite of the objections from my mother, who did not wish to see her only daughter lost as well. And here I am in Eorzea, almost 2 decades later, pursuing a dream my father never lived to realize, a dream that has become my own, and now someone is trying to stop me. Well, just let them try. Just let them try. Maybe we do meet him. Like, who's to say he's dead? Lady Leveva, maiden of your beauty, should not wander off without an escort. Monsters hide even in the shadows of the pillars. Maiden, flattery will earn you nothing, Jacquinard, but I accept it nonetheless. Tell me, what did the Vault say to our proposal? They accepted it. We have been given official permission by the Holy See to conduct a symposium on the wonders of Charlan technology. Not technology, astrology, with you as your guest speaker. Now come, we must hurry back to the Athenaeum and begin preparations. More than 15 summers to make ready for this moment, and now I only have a matter of days. Okay. Okay, let's go back. Is there an Aetheryte here? That was a good questline, wasn't it? V, this has been a most beguiling past few moons. I must say I truly did not expect the turns my fate has taken. I suppose that speaks much to my capacity as a reader of the heavens. I'm not blind to what goes on in Foundation, so I will not claim that my life is in any way difficult. But that does not mean I do not have my share of troubles, however trivial they may be. Being anything but first in line to a court countship, it's not all whores and rainbows. The Count only truly cares about his newly appointed heir, just like the rest of my family. They expect great things from him, from me they expect nothing. For a long time, I tried to prove that I could be as great as my cousin. It is why I went to Charlian. It is why I've tried to do things that I had no business even trying. Then, once I realized no one was looking, I simply stopped caring, my actions becoming more and more outlandish, because at the end of the day, that is what everyone expected. But then you two walked through that door and helped me realize that maybe life is more than the coffin that has been fitted for me. Maybe the fate I believed was mine was not mine at all. And for helping me see that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Aww, that was a good one. That was really good. Okay, so the next quest is actually given to me at what, level 52, and we are not there yet. But what I will be doing, or what I intend to do, is to finish leveling Astro, I guess, as soon as possible. So I'm not sure if I can get 8 levels by tomorrow. Probably not, but I will try to do at least most of it because I want to continue the next quest line. So from level 52 to 60. Those quests are what I would like to at least attempt doing like tomorrow, and hopefully we make it happen. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. I actually have to get up a little early tomorrow because I need to I'm gonna be spending the morning with my kiddo. He's gonna be back on Monday, but tomorrow I'm gonna go and see him. He's at dad's, and he needs to do something for work, so I will be spending some time with him as well. Looking forward to that. But anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. I will see you tomorrow afternoon for the reaction stream. That's gonna be like us watching those community clips like we always do, and feel free to post them in the Stuff to React channel on Discord. If you're not on Discord, you can find a link down in the description, but I think most of you guys should be there. But if you're not, that's where you can find it. Anyway, thanks again for joining. I hope you had fun. It was an amazing story, wasn't it? Have a good night or a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Have fun, take care, and bye bye. Good